Hey! You know nursery time is great because we learn, work and play and get to go on adventures. We sing, we pray, we're growing every day. You learn to read, you learn to write, you learn to name your shapes and count right. And I say, hey! You know nursery time is great because we learn, work and play and get to go on adventures. Great to see you, let's learn new ways about all the things from nursery days. Come, we'll enjoy what each new day brings. And I say, hey, you know nursery time is great because we learn, work and play and get to go on adventures. And I say, hey!
Hello, boys and girls. I trust you had an enjoyable weekend and you are ready for an exciting week. Welcome to Nursery Learning Adventures. My name is Teacher Nicole. What's your name? Hi, Alina. Hello, Nathaniel. Good morning, Munish. Nice to see you, Dimali. Thank you all for joining me. I am so happy to have you. We are going to have fun today. As usual, we have quite a few things to get done today. So let's get the ball rolling. Boys and girls, put on your listening ears as we move into our discussion. How many days make 1 week? Let's listen and sing along with the Days of the Week song.
7 days in a week, 7 days in a week, 7 days in a week, 7 days make 1 week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yes, boys and girls, there are 7 days in 1 week. Let's say the days of the week. The days of the week are Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Monday to Friday are the weekdays, and Saturday and Sunday are the weekend. Good. Let's move over to our daily chart. Can you tell me what day it is? Oh yes, I think I heard someone saying today is Monday. That's correct. Today is Monday. So, tell me, if today is Monday, let's go back 1 day. What day was yesterday? Put on your thinking caps. I'm listening. If you said yesterday was Sunday, you are correct. Listen carefully now. If yesterday was Sunday and today is Monday, what day will it be tomorrow? Think for a moment. Okay, if you said tomorrow will be Tuesday, then you are correct. Well done, boys and girls. It's now time for us to look at the weather. I am so excited to know what the weather is like where you are. So, boys and girls, what's the weather like where you are? I'll give you some time to check. Did you check? Great! Here in Georgetown, where I am, the weather is cloudy. Let's move the arrow on our weather chart to point to the picture that shows cloudy. When I get to the picture that shows cloudy, you will say, "Stop! It's cloudy." What does this picture say? This picture says rainy. Take a look at this picture. What does it say? This picture says windy. What about this picture? What does it say? This picture says sunny. This is our final picture. So, what do you think this picture says? Oh wow, boys and girls, I heard you. This picture says cloudy. Thank you all for helping. It's now time for us to go over to our concept board, and I need you to look and listen so that you can learn. Think you can do that for me? Great!
On we go to the concept board, the concept board, the concept board. On we go to the concept board to see what we'll be learning.
Boys and girls, can you remember the theme for this term? If you do, that's great. If you do not remember it, don't worry. I will remind you. The theme for this term is myself. Let's say it together. The theme for this term is myself. Great. So, let's look at the picture scenes. What do you see? Yes, I see a picture of a boy and a girl. Yes, look at them carefully. What else do you see? That's right. We can see eyes, nose, mouth, arms, and legs. The girl is wearing a pink top and a blue skirt. Oh, look, there are some lines at the body parts. Do you know what those lines are? I wonder. There are labels showing the body parts. Yes, they have body parts just like you and I. Isn't that awesome? I am excited to know the names of our upper body parts. Are you? So, boys and girls, do you think that you can guess what we will be talking about today? Okay, I'll tell you. The picture is telling us about our body parts, which is related to our topic for this week. The topic for this week, which is my upper body. So, it means we are going to be talking about our upper body parts. Do you know the name of your upper body parts? You do? That's great! I need you to help me to identify our upper body parts. Are you ready? Let's go! Head, forehead, eyes, eyebrow, ears, mouth, nose, chest, arm, hand, and stomach. Let's say them again. And this time, I would like you to point to the parts as you say their names. Head, forehead, eyes, eyebrows, ears, mouth, nose, chest, arm, hand, and stomach. Well done! I am happy that you know your upper body parts.
It's literacy time, let's have fun. It's literacy time, let's have fun. It's literacy time, it's literacy time, it's literacy time, let's have fun. It's literacy time, let's have fun. It's literacy time, let's have fun. It's literacy time, it's literacy time, it's literacy time, let's have fun.
Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to our literacy session. I am Teacher Nicole, and I will be your literacy teacher for this week. I am super excited for today's lesson. So, let's get started. As we get started, join me in singing the alphabet song.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABC. Next time, won't you sing with me?
Thank you for participating. Now, let's quickly recap what we did last week. Last week, we talked about letter M. We learned that letter M is a consonant. It is the 13th letter in the alphabet, and it makes the sound M, M, M. We also listened to a story and identified words with the M sound at the beginning. Some of these words were Mary, Monday, mango, manatee, mop, man, mug, and monkey. Some words with the M sound at the end are arm, farm, jam, and mom. Boys and girls, we also identified how many syllables some of the words contained, and most importantly, we learned what is a syllable. Finally, we learned how to write the uppercase and the lowercase letter M. Wow! Yes, we've learned a lot last week. Now, let's move into this week's session. This week, we'll be looking at a special letter. It's a vowel, and it makes the sound I, I, I. Boys and girls, I would like you to put on your thinking caps and your listening ears. Do you have them on? Great! I would like you to listen carefully to this short story, which will tell you a little bit more about the letter of the week. And at the end of the story, we will talk about what you heard. The iguana is on the hill. He sits very still. Is he ill? Listen again. The iguana is on the hill. He sits very still. Is he ill? Now, boys and girls, let us talk about what you heard. What sound did you hear in the story? If you said you heard the I sound, you are correct. So, we all heard the I sound. Now, can you remember some words you heard with the I sound? You do? That's great. Can you say the words you heard with the I sound? We heard the words iguana and ill. Now, boys and girls, I want to tell you a little secret. Do you want to know what it is? All right, listen keenly. Remember, we said that the letter for the week is a special letter because it's a vowel. Now, vowels make two sounds, a long sound and a short sound. And the most important thing we need to know about vowels is that they help us to make words. Yes, boys and girls, vowels help us to make words. Now, in the story, there are some words that contain the I sound in the middle. Can you identify those words? Let's do it together. Hill, still, and sits. Okay, boys and girls, after learning all of that about the I sound, do you know what letter makes that sound? If you said letter I, then you are correct. Letter I makes the I sound. Uppercase I and lowercase I says I, as in ink, iguana, ill, igloo. Here we have the I sound at the beginning. Now I'd like you to think of a few more words that begin with the I sound. Great job. Now letter I also says I in the middle of words like lip, hip, and kit. Can you think of some more words with the I sound in the middle? Take your time. Awesome. Listen as we make the sound, then we will do it together. Are you ready? I. Again. I. Let's try it together. I. One more time, boys and girls. I. Well done, boys and girls. I am proud of you. Like we said before, letter I is a vowel and it has two sounds, a long sound and a short sound. The words we'll focus on contain the short vowel sound. Letter I is the 9th letter of the alphabet. Now that we know the letter and its sound, I would like you to keep practicing the sound of the letter. Remember, practice makes perfect. Boys and girls, I would like you to participate in this little exercise. Listen carefully as we say the words. Then you will tell me where you heard the I sound. Are you ready? Ill, iguana, Indian, igloo, itch, inch. Where did you hear the I sound? Is it at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of the words? If you said at the beginning, then that's correct, boys and girls. Now, think of some more words that have the I sound at the beginning of the words and say them out loud. Great, boys and girls. Now, what about these words? Listen carefully. Lip, kit, sit, hip, mix. Where did you hear the I sound? Is it at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of the words? That's right, boys and girls. It's in the middle of the words. Great job. Now, I would like you to think of some more words with the I sound in the middle of the words. And you can say them out loud. Boys and girls, now that we have learned more words with the I sound, let us clap to the syllables in some of these words. Remember, a syllable is a part of a word, and we can find how many parts a word has by clapping to the beat. Let me give an example. The word is ink. Let us say and clap the word ink. Ink. How many times did I clap? One time. That means the word ink has one syllable. Let's try this word, ill. Let's say and clap the word ill. Ill. How many times did I clap? That's right, one time. So that means the word ill has one syllable. Let's try again with the word igloo. Let's say and clap the word igloo. Igloo. How many times did I clap? Boys and girls, do you know? If you said I clapped 2 times, that's correct. So the word igloo has 2 syllables. Okay, let's clap one more word. The word is iguana. Remember, as we say the word, we will also clap it. Let's go. Iguana. How many times did I clap? If you said 3 times, you are correct. So, tell me, how many syllables are there in that word? That's right. If you said 3, you are absolutely correct. Awesome job, boys and girls. Wow, we have learned so much about the I sound, the name of the letter that makes the I sound, and words with the I sound at the beginning and in the middle. Now it's time for us to learn to write letter I. Let's take a few minutes and practice writing the uppercase I. To write uppercase I, start at the top, do a straight line, then go back to the top and do a line across. Finally, go to the bottom and make a line across. That's the way to write uppercase I. Let's write it again. Start at the top and do a straight line down. Then go back to the top and do a line across. Finally, go to the bottom and make a line across. That's the way to write the uppercase I. Now, let's write the lowercase I. Start in the middle and do a straight line down. Then go back to the top and put a dot. That's the way to write the lowercase I. Let's do it again. Start in the middle and do a straight line down. Then go back to the top and put a dot. That's the way to write the lowercase I. Did you enjoy that, boys and girls? I did. Great. So, that's how we write uppercase and lowercase I. Make sure to keep on practicing writing the letters. The more you practice, the better you will get at writing letter I. Okay, boys and girls, let's quickly recap. Today, we talked about letter I. We learned that letter I says I, as in ink, iguana, igloo, Indian. I also says I in the middle of words like kit, hip, lip, sit, hill, and mix. We had fun clapping words and identifying how many syllables they have. Finally, we learned a fun way to write the uppercase I and the lowercase I. Boys and girls, it's now time for us to do some work based on what we've learned today. So, take out your Literacy Year 1 worksheet provided by the Ministry of Education and complete Week 4, Day 1 activity. Remember to write or trace your name at the top of the worksheet. Then, take your time and complete the activity. Have fun and do your best. Bye. See you next time.
Welcome, boys and girls, to your 4th Year 1 math lesson for the season. I am Teacher Marisa. Let's take a few minutes to prepare for our lesson by reviewing what we did last time. What shape did we look at in our last lesson? Circle. That's correct. A circle is round and has no end. Great job recalling the shape we did last week. Boys and girls, today we would look at another shape. My favorite shape. A square. Now, can you tell me what a square is? Yes, a square is a shape that has 4 equal sides and 4 corners. I have a box, and in this box I have a few items. And you'll tell me whether these items are squares. Is this a square? Excellent job identifying the square picture frame. Is this a square? Great job! You did it! The napkin is a square. Is this a square? Awesome! You are correct. Is this a square? Oh no! A ball is not a square. It's a circle. Boys and girls, you did a great job identifying squares. Can you find other squares where you are? I'm sure you can. Remember, boys and girls, A square has 4 equal sides. They're all the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 corners. 4 lovely corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do something fun. Let's say a rhyme, but in order to say the rhyme, we would need a napkin. What is a square? What is a square? Now you decide. It has 4 sides, all the same size. One side goes up, one side goes down. One side is on top, one side is on the ground. What is a square? Now you decide. It has 4 sides, all the same size. Put your square shapes in the air. Hold it high and keep it there. Put your square shape on your back. Now please lay it on your lap. Put your square shape on your toes. Now please hold it by your nose. Hold your square shape in your hand. Now will everyone please stand? Wave your square shape at the door. Now please lay it on the floor. Hold your square shape and jump, jump, jump. Now throw your square shape away, way up. Excellent job. You did it. Now I need your help. We have to find the picture cards with the square shape. Point to the picture card which shows a square. Excellent work, boys and girls. I am sure you were able to identify the square. And now that you can identify a square, take a tour around your home and identify things that are square in shape. Awesome! Now let's spell the word square together. S-Q-U-A-R-E. Spell square with me again. S-Q-U-A-R-E. One more time. S-Q-U-A-R-E, square. Okay, boys and girls, we can now do an activity based on our lesson for today. Go get your crayons and your workbooks provided by the Ministry of Education, and let's complete our activity for week 4, day 1. Boys and girls, take your time and do your best work. Have fun. Bye-bye. See you next time.
Good morning, everybody, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Good morning, everybody, and how are you? Welcome to Learning Adventures.
Welcome, boys and girls, to another episode of Nursery Learning Adventures. I am Teacher Alicia, and this is your Year 2 Literacy class. I am so very happy to have you all here with me today. Before we get started on today's lesson, let's recap what we learned last week. Last week, we talked about you and your friend going to different places with each other. For example, the park. We also did the emblems. We also made some words from the emblems. Can you remember those words? The words we made were mat from the word ma. We made men from the word me. We made mid from the word me. We made mop from the word ma, and we made mug from the word mu. If you remembered those words, give yourself a little clap. Good job, boys and girls. Now, for today's discussion about our theme, our Year 2 theme for this term is myself and my friends. And today we will be talking about you and your friends having other friends. Remember in week 2, we learned that every boy and every girl has a friend. And sometimes you might have a best friend. But you know what? You and your best friend might also have other friends. You might have a group of friends. In your class, at your school, there are lots of children. So chances are you will have more than one friend. You and your friend can even have friends from other classes. It is very normal for children to have lots and lots of other friends that they talk to every day. Schools are filled with children. Schools are a wonderful place where you can meet lots of other children and make friendships that will last for many, many years. Now, today, we will be talking about the vowel I. As we know, I is a vowel, which means that it has a long sound and a short sound. The short sound that I makes is A. I says A. There are so many words that we use every day that has the I sound. Can you think of any of these words? Some of these words are ink. We have Indian. We have igloo. We also have inch. How about iguana? And lastly, we have invitation. Now, let us try to think of some names or names of places that begins with the sound. There is Indiana. There is Isabella. How about Italy? Or the name Indy? How about Ian? Or the name Ismi? Can you think of some other words or some other names that begins with the sound? You can sound it out to hear. Also, boys and girls, does your name begin with the sound? Now, I will read a story and you will listen carefully for the sound. The title of the story is Isabella from Indiana. Isabella from Indiana got an invitation. It was for a party in Italy. The invitation was printed with gold ink. It had an igloo in front and an iguana on the back. She felt an itch inside her hand and she looked down and saw an insect had bit her. Boys and girls, did you hear the sound in the story? Very good. Now, we will read some sentences with the sound, so you will listen carefully. Italy is Europe. The iguana and insects are outside. The igloo was an inch away from the invitation. Thank you so much for reading those sentences with me. Boys and girls, we have come to the end of this lesson. Let us recap quickly what we have learned today. Today, we did the short vowel sound that the letter I makes. I says as in iguana. We also talked about you and your friend having other friends. You can have an entire classroom of friends. Thank you all so much for listening. But now it's time for you to do some work. Please take out your worksheet provided by the Ministry of Education, Week 4, Day 1. As always, please try to do your very best work and write your name at the top of the worksheet. Bye until I see you next time.
Hello, boys and girls. My name is Teacher Kelly, and I'm excited that you can join me today for our math lesson. Let's begin our lesson for today by counting from 1 to 20 with Teacher Monique.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great job, boys and girls.
Now that we have counted, let's play our special game. I know my numerals. This is how we'll play. A numeral will be shown on the screen and you have to say the name of that numeral. Let's see how many you will get correct. Are you ready? Great, let's go. All right, boys and girls. What numeral is this? That was numeral 5. What about this numeral? Three is correct. Now, boys and girls, can you name this numeral on the screen? If you said 2, you're correct again. What about this numeral? Yes, that's numeral 4. What numeral is this? That is the numeral 8. What about this numeral? You're right again. That's numeral 1. And this numeral? This is the numeral 6. You're correct. What numeral is this? Boys and girls, if you said 7, then you're correct. I have one more numeral. What numeral is this? That is the numeral 9. Great job. Give yourselves a pat on the back. You did an awesome job remembering and identifying the numerals 1 to 9. I'm proud of you. Now let's count those numerals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boys and girls, do you know what numeral comes after 9? If you said numeral 10, that's correct. 10 comes after 9.
This week we're looking at numeral 10. Let's count from 1 to 10. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's try counting from 10 to 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, boys and girls. Now let's try counting some objects. Can you see the puppies on the screen? How many puppies are there? Let's count and find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 puppies. Let's try counting again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 puppies. There are 10 puppies on the screen. Look at the kittens on the screen. Can you help me circle 10 kittens? Great. Let's count and we'll circle them together. And remember, we're only circling 10 kittens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 kittens. Now let's count the kittens that we circled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 kittens. Great job counting and circling, boys and girls. Now that we've counted from 1 to 10 and counted 10 objects, it's time for us to learn the formation of the numeral 10. This is the numeral 10. To write numeral 10, we have to write a 1 and then a 0. To write numeral 1, we have to go 1 stroke down to make a 1. Then make a circle, just like an O. That's how to write 0. Let's try that again. 1 stroke down to make a 1. Then make a circle, just like an O. That's how to write 0. You can practice writing numeral 10. And remember, boys and girls, you can say the rhyme as you write your numeral 10. 1 stroke down to make a 1. Then make a circle, just like an O. That's how to write 0. Let's look at the word 10. Can you see the word on the screen? Let us say the letters. T-E-N, 10. One more time. T-E-N, 10. Now, boys and girls, you say the letters on your own. Great job saying those letters in the word 10. All right, boys and girls, let's go over what we did today. We counted 10 puppies. Do you remember that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 puppies.
And we also counted 10 kittens. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 kittens. We learned to write numeral 10. One stroke down to make a 1. Then make a circle just like an O. That's how to write 0. We also call the letters in the numeral name 10. T-E-N, 10. Okay, boys and girls, now that you know all about numeral 10, it's time for us to do some activities based on what you learned today. So take out your Year 2 Numeracy worksheet provided by the Ministry of Education and complete the activities for week 4, day 1. Remember to write your name on the lines and have fun doing those activities. And remember to do your best. All right, so goodbye. See you next time.